Hey yo, what up? You already know. Come to talk about some shit, man. We're having real combos, B. You gotta have some real combos in this motherfucker. Hold on. Get my shit right. Welcome to the show. It's a Big West motherfucking show. Normally I'm on YouTube, but I got another strike, so I'm on punishment. So I had to start another YouTube page. And I figured I'd do a little something on this shit here, Facebook. So, hold on. All right. All right. So, I like to enjoy me a cigar, sift through some music. This one is from yesterday. I might not enjoy it. So apparently women are trying to threaten niggas again. With this 4B movement shit. Yeah, right. Oh. Ooh, y'all saw that shit? Ooh. I just filled it up, so. Still good. Ooh. Yeah, so they're trying to like threaten men. No pussy for you. Bitch. Y'all can't do that shit. Y'all too fucking horny, man. What are you talking about? Picture that, B. You, it's impossible. Not a black woman. No, man. Y'all already know, man. Y'all out there throwing that shit left and right. Can't help but throw that thing. The Jezebel is too deep into your community for you to pull a 4B. Stop it. What happened with the last 4B? Like 6-7 months ago. What happened with that? What happened with that? Couldn't do it, could you? Of course not. So in this video, I'm going to show you how history is repeating itself. You remember I told you guys, forgot what the fuck I told you. I don't know what I told you. Oh yeah, 1700s, man. It was nothing but a bunch of hoes, man. They just could not stop hoeing. That was their thing. So I mean, it's kind of rooted in the DNA, man. They can't, man. Not in mass. Not they can't do that, man. I'm about to show you something though, real quick. Because a lot of women were talking about, a lot of women like, the cops are going to start shooting y'all and you ain't going to be able to do nothing, blah, 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 blah. And don't march for us. I want to show you something real quick. This is a Becky, aka white woman, right? So what happened here is a little bit of road rage between a Becky and a Keisha. Becky hops out with that hammer.
got the gun on me.
Get away.
She got the gun on me. He about to hit me with the car. Call him. I'm telling. Get the license plate.
She said, I'm telling. The purpose of me showing you this is because there is a group of black women that love to act like shit only affects black men. You seem to forget that the only reason you were even able to vote is because of black men. But watch this.
Get the license plate. Get the license plate now. Because you were never about to hit me with the damn car. You hit me with the car? Both of y'all put the guns down on me, okay? I got it. Don't you jump behind me. No, I ain't jumping behind your car. What's wrong with you? Your husband was hitting me. Do you see that? Do you see that? They both point that gun on me.
You are perceived as a threat, Keisha. Get back. Get back. Why are you perceived as a threat? Well, every time we turn on this motherfucking Beyonce's internet here, Keisha is on this motherfucker going nuts, ape shit. Like you guys are beating bitches up. You're shooting bitches. You're like the niggas of the 1990s and 80s. When the gangster rap came out, they were saying all black men were thugs and criminals and all that. Remember that? That's you now. So, also, this was from 8 years ago. I figured I'd show this because I thought it was funny.
I love those pink signs. Women for Trump. I love the signs behind me. Blacks for Trump. I like those signs. Blacks.
Oh, y'all are mad as fuck.
For Trump. You watch. You watch. Those signs are great. Thank you.
Yeah. Come on.
I love those.
Come on, man. That wasn't funny. That wasn't right on target. Yeah. So listen, we need to understand things are moving along rather quickly. You know how some people, motherfuckers, they become president and shit just drags. Not this motherfucker here. Look at this shit here. Look at this shit here. New York City ending voucher program that allowed migrant families to buy their own food. Thursday, November 7th, 2024, 9:48 p.m. They're cutting these motherfuckers off, kid.
Side this morning, this as the man opens fire at least half a dozen shots at his former boss on West 69th Street. Gun insanity and chaos in the Upper West Side this morning.
Yeah, hold on. What the?
This card's fine.
What?
Go long.
Too long. But then I hear I found you.
Yeah. Look, Credit Karma can show us how to improve our credit for free. Then we can get a place at the bigger yard.
You hear that, Nora?
Yay.
From free credit scores to home loans and everything in between. Intuit Credit Karma. Download the app today.
Breaking news, the mayor just announced that the city will no longer issue vouchers to migrants to pay for food, ending a controversial program that had repeatedly come under attack by conservatives and others.
This pilot program in New York City, drenched in both humanity and controversy, distributed debit cards to migrant families staying in city-funded hotels and allowing them to buy their own food. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger following the breaking news for us. Josh?
Well, Bill, it's a program that...
Now, keep in mind, oh, shit, excuse me. They said city-funded hotels. right? But they're only talking about, in this particular video, they're only talking about the food, which came out to $43 million a year, right? $43.6 million a year. With that's just for the food. They ain't count the actual stay in the hotel. All right. So they're ending that shit. Trump and what's his name? Adams. They had a conversation. They didn't want to really divulge what the conversation was about. But lo and behold, this comes out later. So, I mean, hey, they're getting the shit moving along, man. All right. What is this? Oh, yeah, I want to see this. Hold on. Before we get into today's topic, we're going to do a little current events and shit. Hold on.
What's going on there, guys? We're back with another one. Want to talk about this Chad Ochocinco Sherelle Rosado thing just a little bit today and some of the red flags. I've seen a lot of people's covered it, but I want to give my advice on this. And I'm looking back at a conversation that Shannon and Ocho had in the past, and he should have took heed of this precaution when it happened, right? When it was happening in real time. She's doing what she's doing with me while she's with him. uh, I should really take that into account and maybe not make her mine. Now she's her own boss, executive producer, I guess, of her own show. She's doing some different things like that. People saying it's a publicity stunt. She got at them in the comment section saying, I don't need no clout. So we're gonna look at some of this stuff. Let's check it out.
But have you ever, in any of your relationships, have you ever just wanted to like be with somebody else? Like you're in a relationship, you love this person you're in a relationship with, but you want to
venture off,
dip your toe in somebody else's pond.
Now, this bitch said, dip your toe into somebody else's water, right? So here's the thing. A lot of women are talking about, oh, we're not going to give men kids. We're not going to. Them niggas ain't want your motherfucking kids. Do you realize if men had like a reliable birth control, that there would be less single mothers out this motherfucker? Because y'all don't practice birth control. Y'all don't believe in birth control. You don't believe in fucking Plan Bs or none of that shit. You believe in Section 8 and goddamn child support me. All right? And that's not me being, mean. That's looking at the motherfucking stats. Oh, yeah, I forgot this one here. Never miss. Never misses. One of my favorites, my go-tos, one of my old reliables. You got to find yours. If you go on famousmokes.com and you go to their famous Nicaraguan, this is the 5,000. You get the 5,000 and I think the 7,000. It's just a Churchill. The Churchill is bigger than this. But the flavor and the freshness of this motherfucker is something else, bro. Just wonderful. So yeah. So let's go back to what she's saying. Oh yeah, well, this thing that she's saying, man, this is just how women are. Women are very, very, they're actually converting back to what they used to be in the 16 and 1700s. And I'll show you that in a minute. You're probably wondering, what the fuck am I talking about? Yo, 16, 1700s, man, they were fucking whores, bro. Like they were real prostitutes. And there was no clinics. There was none of that shit back then. There was none of that shit, man. They were fucking dying, dog. But, you know, sucking some meat behind a wagon was a better option for them than doing manual labor or domestic labor. You know what I'm saying? They started some shit called there was a guy named Desiderius Erasmus who came along, and he practiced what they called humanism, just the elevation of humans and being the best you could be and all of that. So he advocated for women to be educated. Yeah. He said, "Listen, man, it's not good enough for them to just like provide men with sex. Like, they should be educated and do shit too. And we'll give them marriage as an alternative to prostitution." Yeah. A man advocated for them to be educated, to just have one man and not be a whore. That was a man's idea. You know what happened? They would rather be a prostitute. They would have rather been a prostitute. I'm gonna show you the proof, but let's get back into this real quick.
Women, our answer will be different because we are emotional creatures.
I agree.
And I feel like, you know, when I was younger, I used to have the tit for tat mentality, and I cheated on my ex-husband with Chad. I wouldn't say cheat because I mentally checked out.
Why does she say really like that? Like she was kind of proud of her or some shit. It's like, really? Right? Did you notice that? And she said that she checked out. So she's going to immediately try to justify why she cheated on her husband. This is how they do this shit in their head. Listen to what the fuck she says as she did.
I understand. So you were almost...
I wouldn't say cheat because I cheated on my ex-husband with Chad. I wouldn't say cheat because I mentally checked out.
I understand. So you were almost done with that.
Nah, shorty. No. You see, she wouldn't say cheat because she mentally checked out. What the fuck you mean? That's still cheating, stupid.
I wouldn't say cheat because I mentally checked out.
I understand. So you were almost done with that relationship.
I was done.
So you were done.
I was
with
mentally
that
checked out. And I grew an emotional attach. So it was like I was already sexually, physically attracted to him. So it just made it even better.
But see, that doesn't.
What the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing here, man? Justifying cheating on your husband. You checked out and you just became sexually attracted to this other guy. Come on, B.
An emotional attach. So it was like I was already sexually, physically attracted to him. So it just made it even better.
But see, that doesn't feel like tit for tat. It just feels like you was done.
See, this feel shit, this is what niggas be talking about. This is what men talk about when they talk about women's feelings. This is why women don't belong in a goddamn White House. Because they base shit based off of their fucking feelings. No, it has to be deeper than your feelings. It's not about your feelings. But make no mistake about it, they're justifying her cheating on her husband because of her feelings and saying that it was okay.
And somebody else, like tit for tat, it just feels like you was done and somebody else.
How you was done, B? You still married.
Caught your attention.
But at the age I'm at now, I felt like it was wrong because I should have ended that relationship fully.
Yeah.
I agree.
I was younger, and
Yeah. You notice the little hole over there. She ain't had nothing to say about that.
at that time, I was focused on myself and trying to get over everything that I went through. And if I would go back, I probably wouldn't have did what I did, but it happened. I can't go back and change it.
Does that affect your relationship now?
With us?
Yeah.
Of course.
So do you feel like Chad may not trust you as much because he knows you was with another?
I wouldn't say it doesn't affect Chad and our relationship, because I told him the reason why I did what I did. But it does affect my ex-husband and our relationship.
See, you niggas think because you got the pussy, she won't do the shit to you. That's not how that work, Pop. Your best bet is to not get so emotionally attached to these women that you can't make these important decisions. All right, now check this out.
All 3 branches in the government, and y'all let a felon with no experience win.
This bitch said you let a felon with no experience win. He was president 8 years ago. Oh man, you niggas are crazy, dog.
And y'all talk about he gonna have to come. All of his businesses went bankrupt. They went bankrupt. All y'all talking about y'all didn't vote and y'all voted for Chilstein. Y'all are what is going on? When they don't let minorities or black people in certain restaurants, don't say nothing.
See, this is the fucking delusion, bro. This man was already president. Did that shit go on? They ain't let niggas in certain restaurants. Let me ask you a question. This is a great time to ask this question. This is a great time, right? They didn't let. What happens if they don't let you into a restaurant? Back in Jim Crow and civil rights and all that, they weren't letting niggas in restaurants. Who got it to where you can get into those restaurants today? Black men. So who do you think you're gonna call to get your ass back in a restaurant again if they lock you out? Black men. Did you niggas ever say thank you to black men for anything? For your right to vote? For fucking what's that shit called? What is that shit called? Affirmative action? Any of that? None of that. You just took the jobs because they ain't want to hire Jerome. Jerome was angry. You couldn't tell Jerome to go get your fucking coffee. So they hired Maybell or whatever. Right? Did you say thank you for that? Nope. Hold on, back to my shit.
Taxes off the roof, don't say nothing. When your child get pregnant, she cannot baby, don't say nothing. If you're in middle school and get pregnant, do not say nothing.
This bitch said if you're in middle school and pregnant, do not say nothing. What the fuck? What does that have to do with anything? Yo, I'm about to check out. I'm about to make a regular video that I posted up.